Now, good job for everyone for participating in the game that Miss K presented. Now, we will be having another activity. Now, the activity called Buy a Feature. So, before we start in our activity, I will be group you into 4 groups. So, please count off class. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, please count off. Now, for the group 1, dito kayo. And the group 2, sa likod kayo ng group 1. And group 3, dito kayo. And for the group 4, sa likod kayo ng group 3. Now, the general instruction of our activity is that I will be giving you a 4 item. This 4 item. And I want you to innovate this 4 item into a new product and turn you ma-innovate yung item na yun. The other group will bid an imaginary money to your product. So kung sino yung pinakamataas na nakabid or kung sino yung grupong nakakuha ng mataas na bid, siya yung panalo. Now, I will be giving you a 2 minutes class to finish this activity. Now, you can proceed na. And now, that's the wrap. So, good job for everyone. So, congratulations to Group 1 because they are the winner in this activity. Okay, class, based on our activity, what can you observe in our activity or what did we do in our activity? Now, class, you can raise your hand if you want to answer. Okay, Mr. Bruce, you are raising your hand. It seems like you have an answer. Now, please share your idea. Okay, very good. We did innovate the item and sell it into the highest price. Now, class, di ba familiar naman tayo sa curriculum? Am I right? Okay. Now, who can define innovation? Okay, Mr. Efren? Yes, that is right. Very good, Mr. Efren. Now, class, if we combine curriculum and innovation, now who can define curriculum innovation? Okay, Mr. Paul? Okay, very good. That is right. Now, class, who can give an application of curriculum innovation in our daily life? Okay, Mr. Sinaon? Okay, very good. That is right, Mr. Sinaon. Now, for the last question, class, why and how does innovation is relevant in our educational sector? Okay, Mr. Sanguines, it seems like you have an answer. Okay, very good. That is right, Mr. Sanguines. Now, it seems like you have an idea with curriculum innovation. Now, we will be having into our discussion. So, class, before tayo mag-proceed sa curriculum innovation, aalamin muna natin kung ano yung meaning ng innovation. So, innovation may mean a new object, new idea, ideal practice, or the process by which a new object or idea or practice comes to be adopted by an individual, group, or organization. Now, innovation, class, is simply as a way or progress na makikita natin sa isang organization kung na dito natin makikita kung may na-develop ba or may changes ba or may nawala ba in order to innovate ang isang organization. Now, to make it simple, class, it's simply as a way or progress na makikita natin sa isang organization on how to innovate their organization. So that curriculum innovation are new knowledges about curriculum, new curriculum theories, outstanding curricular practices, new curriculum, or new curriculum design that are sometimes developed out of research in education or other studies from other discipline and academic field. Now, dito sa curriculum innovation class, it's simply as ito yung mga ideas ng mga curriculum workers on how to improve or para mas maging effective pa yung ating education. Kasi nga 'di ba, curriculum must meet the demands and needs of our society. So, in order to meet that needs and demands of our society, 'di ba kailangan rin natin innovate yung ating curriculum. Kasi nga nagbabago yung mga needs and demands ng ating society. Para maka-cope up yung ating curriculum, kailangan rin siya mag-innovate. Now, class, Michael Fulan identified 4 core changes in educational context that shape the definition of curriculum innovation. Those core changes in school include, number 1 is some form of regrouping or new regrouping. So, dito na yung structure class. So, bakit nga ba kailangan nating mag-regroup or gumawa ng bagong groupings para sa ating student? So, kailangan natin ito class para makapag-socialize yung ating mga students. Hindi lang sa mga friends nila, ka-close nila, kundi sa mga classmates din nila. Para makashare sila ng mga ideas, thoughts nila, or kung ano man gusto nilang i-share within their classmates and not just in their friends or kaklose lang nila. So, the number 2 is new curriculum materials. So, ano nga ba yung tinatawag natin new curriculum materials? So, dito makikita natin yung libro. Diba, halos yearly bumabago yung ating libro. Kasi nga, may dinadagdag sila or binabawas silang info para mas madali maintindihan yung libro and para mas maging effective yung learning na makuha natin sa ating libro or sa ating learning materials. Now, number 3 is change in some aspect of teaching practice. Now, di ba mas relate ito nung pandemic, di ba? Nung pandemic, maraming nabago in terms of teaching style or learning style. Di ba, nung pandemic, nahihirapan yung ating mga student na mag-share ng kanilang ideas or mga thoughts nila kasi nga, limited lang yung access nila sa atin, which is through online lang. So, mas nagiging less active sila, di ba, noon. But now, di ba, since nagabalik na tayo sa new normal, mas active yung mga students ngayon kasi nga face-to-face na. So, nakaka-share sila ng mga ideas nila or mga thoughts nila or mga real-life experiences nila na mas na i-internalize nila yon kasi nga mag face-to-face na. Now, yun yung changes in some aspect of teaching practices. So, nagbabago yung ating teaching practices because of nagbago yung ating curriculum, which is, di ba, naging online na lang yung dati and conjugal. So, number 4, a changes in belief or understanding vis-a-vis a curriculum and learning. Now, vis-a-vis meaning, it is a relation with regards with our curriculum, kaya nagkakaroon ng changes sa ating curriculum. Now, curriculum innovation are clustered into several ideas that continue shape curriculum education system in general. So, curriculum innovation class are clustered into several ideas. Actually, marami ito class. A siya hanggang I. Now, for the A is standard-based curriculum. Now, standard-based curriculum designed based on content standard as explicated by expert in the field by Glathorn et al. 1998. Now, curriculum standard include general statement of knowledge, skill, and attitude that student should learn and master as the result of schooling by Marzano 1996, Glathorn et al. 1998. Now, to make it simple class, standard-based curriculum, it simply asks what teacher teaches into their student and what student should learn into their teacher. Now class, para mas maintindihan natin maayos yung standard-based curriculum, so standard-based curriculum is divided into 3 aspects. And those are content standard, skill standard, and disposition. Now, alam ko class na familiar na kamo sa knowledge or content standard. Now, parang recap na ito sa inyo. So, content standard is simply as describe the knowledge na dapat makukuha ng ating mga students sa curriculum. Now, makikita natin yung content standard sa ating curriculum guide with different kind of subject. Now, the next is skill standard. So, skill standard is simply as describe yung mga skills na dapat makukuha ng ating mga student throughout the curriculum. Now, the last is disposition. So, dito sa disposition class, dito na mabilong yung mga attitudes or values na dapat matutunan ng ating mga students within our curriculum. Now, Van Tassel-Basca identified varieties of benefits using curriculum standard to education. Now, the first benefit is ensure that the student learn what they need to know for high-level functioning in the 21st century. So dito, di ba sabi ko nga kanina, dapat kailangan natin ibigay kung anong dapat ibigay para mas may matutunan yung ating mga students. Now, the next is ensure educational quality across school district and educational institution. So dito, Because of the standard-based education, so mas nagiging assured yung quality ng education na binibigay sa ating mga student. Now, the next is provide educator with guideposts to mark the way to providing student with meaningful outcome to work on. And the fourth is provide a curriculum template within which teachers and candidate are able to focus on instructional delivery technique that work. Now, to make it simple class, these four are the benefits na makukuha natin sa standard-based education. So remember class ha na ang unang cluster natin sa curriculum innovation is standard-based curriculum. Now the next is multicultural curriculum. A multicultural curriculum aims to promote cultural literacy and cultural understanding. Usually, this is done through cultural awareness activities by knowing the different customs, songs, literature, foods, and introducing them to different historical places of different countries as part of daily lesson. So, familiar naman diba ta sa multicultural na word class na paulit-ulit lang natin ma-encounter ni. Now, sa multicultural curriculum, diba, we have a different kind of students. So, every student is unique. So, as a teacher, dapat we need to have a different kind of approaches or strategies para mas ma-handle natin smoothly yung ating mga student. Like for example, class, may student tayo Muslims. So, as a teacher, we need to find a different kind of approaches para may mas matutunan siya sa atin na hindi naapektuhan yung kanyang religion. Now, Bank 1994 identified 5-dimensional that school could adopt when trying to implement multicultural curriculum. Now, the first is curriculum integration, and the second is the knowledge construction process, and the third is prejudice reduction, and the fourth is equity pedagogy, and the fifth is an empowering school culture and social culture. So the first is content integration. So ano nga ba yung pwede mong integrate? So first thing first is you need to understand your student, especially yung mga religion sila, custom sila, belief nila, para aware ka kung ano yung pwede mong gawin or pwede mong approaches na gamitin sa iyong classroom. Now, the next is you need to find the weaknesses and strength of your student para alam mo kung ano yung pwede mong gawin para mas ma-develop mo yung skills and knowledge ng mga students mo. Number 2 is the knowledge construction process. So, like for example, ang topic mo is all about prejudice. So, pwede mong pasilipin sa bintana yung mga students mo or palabasin yung student mo sa iyong classroom para by means of that, ma-observe nila and ma-investigate nila and ma-experience nila yung topic mo. So, the next is prejudice reduction. So, dito is parang it reduces the barrier between the student. So, by means of that, nagkakaroon ng collaborative learning between the student. Kasi nga, aware sila na magkakaiba sila. So, alam nila kung ano yung approaches na pwede nilang gamitin sa kanilang mga classmates. So, now, the next is equity pedagogy. So, dito is mag-iisip ka ng mga strategies na pwede mong gawin na i-apply sa iyong classroom para mas maiintindihan ng mga students mo yung tinuturo mo kahit na magkakaiba yung kanilang culture. So the next is an empowering school culture and social structure. So dito, it is created para sa lahat ng mga student, mas matreat sila ng equal and ng maayos. And that's it. I hope you did understand and I hope you learned the topic that I discussed.